What in the name of hell is this game?
So, what are we gonna do tonight, O.C.G?
Well, the same thing we try to do every night, Bertrum. Take over YouTube. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Obsessive Compulsive Gaming. I am the Obsessive Compulsive Gamer, and this is my review for Sherlock Holmes, The Hunt for Moriarty. So, dear viewer, if you wouldn't mind, don't you dare forget to subscribe to this channel and like this video. So, Sherlock Holmes, The Hunt for Moriarty, released today. And what the hell is this game, I might hear you ask, dear viewers, and I'm so glad you asked. This is a platformer that seems to take inspiration from the likes of Super Mario Bros. And Sonic the Hedgehog. But is this anywhere near as good as even the worst of those two franchises? No, it is not. It is absolutely not, dear viewers. And why, you might ask? Well, I'm going to tell you why. For a start, the platforming is garbage. Secondly, the game is far too difficult. Thirdly, Sherlock Holmes is about the size of Peter Dinklage, so he's not so much Sherlock Holmes as Sherlock Gnome. There's no appearance of Watson. Now, of course, I wasn't expecting this to follow Sherlock Holmes beat for beat, have him as a recreational drug user, maybe have a hint towards his sexuality, because as we all know, Sherlock Holmes is either asexual or probably, more than likely, homosexual. In fact, there's a very fantastic film by Billy Wilder called The Private Life of Sherlock Holmes, which I recommend that you go and watch. And if you can't find it online for free, then go and buy it. Trust me, it would be a better investment than paying for this garbage, which costs £16. You heard that right, dear viewers, £16 on the PlayStation Store. I haven't wasted this much money since that time I paid a priest to tell me the meaning of life, and the bastard instead just referred me to some fictional novel called The Bible. Now, I managed to suffer through 16 levels of this garbage. That's right, 16 levels, £1 per level. I was charged to play this game, and I must say, if I could, I would be most definitely asking for my money back. Now, while this takes inspiration from Sonic and from Mario, it, to me, seems much more inspired by something like Rosemary's Baby or The Exorcist, because this game is absolutely hell. Hell with a capital H. And I'm not even entirely sure who it's aimed at. It's not aimed at Sherlock Holmes fans because there's no bloody detective elements or deep mystery or, It's not aimed at children because the game is far too bloody difficult and clumsy for that. So the only people I can think this game is aimed at are either people who've not heard of Sherlock Holmes, or people who think that Sherlock Holmes is some midget who runs around looking like a bloody leprechaun. I mean, look at this. His outfit is green. I've never seen Sherlock Holmes wear green. And don't even get me started on the bloody music. The music just repeats and 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 repeats. And it's the same bloody melody constantly. I've had enough talking about this bloody game. So, there's apparently 5 worlds in this game, a total of 60 levels, and I, myself, am not suffering through it, and neither should you, dear viewer, because Sherlock Holmes, The Hunt for Moriarty is dog shit. So, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, my very in-depth review for Sherlock Holmes, The Hunt for Moriarty. If you enjoyed this little review of mine, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. If you haven't enjoyed it, well then feel free to give me a thumbs down. But please remember the single most important thing I always tell you, dear viewer, and that is to always stay obsessed with gaming. Are you still here? Oh, you must have really enjoyed this video then. In that case, you had better subscribe to the channel and check out our other content. Otherwise, you're a booby pants. And no one wants to be a booby pants.